Alright guys, I'm going right into this. I'm putting hot water directly onto the shirt, on the pigment, and also the sublimation ink. I'm doing it this way right here because my family is not going washing. I don't know, they might go this weekend. Gonna put a little soap in there as well, a little spray soap, a little power wash. It smells good. Putting it all over, and I'm doing it in hot water, so I guess we'll see. I'm just gonna take this thing and I'm gonna play with it a little bit. I'm gonna swish it around. I'm gonna see if I can get any of these colors to come off. Cause like I say, I want to take it to go get washed, but my lady said, I don't know if I'm going washing today. I don't know if I'm going. So she don't want to go washing, no problem. I'm gonna make it happen myself. So this is the test, guys. I don't have no place to put this phone for y'all to watch me do this thing either, but I'm just putting water in, and that water is really hot right now. Let's put it all up in there. Sublimation Pigment ink on the same shirt. Now, Sublimation Pigment ink on the same shirt. That shirt is not the greatest quality shirt. It is from a local supplier, but it's gonna get the job done. So I'm putting a little cool water in here right now. Not cool water, but kind of little something. So we're gonna see what it do, man. Ooh, it feels so good. Jesus. Wet. Feels good wet. So this is the pigment. This is the sublimation. I mean, this feels really nice as a wet product. Not like transfer paper that feels kind of plastic. So I'm just gonna put that in there. Ooh, still kind of hot. Jesus. I'm just gonna play with this. I'm gonna find some kind of way to get this phone set up, and we're gonna come back and I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm doing. You did. I'll probably let this just sit up in here, as a matter of fact, for a little while, submerged in water. Of course, I'm not doing a straight wash cycle, but if it was gonna come up off the shirt, it would come up off the shirt just by being submerged in the water. So, one of the good things about the stuff that I'm using, guys, hold on for a second. So the pigment ink that I'm using, guys, when you guys get this product and when you actually start to do it, you can't be using no cheap third party off Amazon and eBay ink. You need to use a reputable pigment ink, water repellent pigment ink. Like, that's real pigment ink. You have people saying that you have pigment ink, but it's a water-based ink. I used to use a water-based pigment ink in my printers before, and whenever I would actually put that stuff on paper, if a drop of water would hit it, it would be running. So if you guys are not using the correct kind of pigment ink, you got to make sure to get real deal pigment ink, not no poo-poo. Get the good stuff, so that when you're doing your thing, it won't be no issues and your stuff won't run. So I'm using the real deal stuff, and we're going to see exactly how it turned out. Now, if it don't turn out right, which I doubt very seriously if it don't turn out right, but if it don't turn out right, then we just gonna go ahead and just use this thing strictly for sublimation, because I already know that sublimation ink should not be going anywhere. But I'm also believing that the pigment ink ain't going anywhere, but I'm just giving you guys a pre-warning because I know a lot of people use third-party inks and you're buying them off Amazon and eBay. What they like to do is use this dye word to try to tie in all type of inks. They'll say it's a dye-based ink, inkjet, dye-based ink. You can have an inkjet. An inkjet can use sublimation ink, it can use pigment ink, it can use a water-based dye ink, which is what sublimation is, a dye ink as well, but it ain't sublimation if it's just water-based dye ink. That's just water and coloring pretty much mixed together to make an ink that you can use to put inside your computer. You do not want to use that. You want to use Cosmos ink. You want to get ink from a reputable place. You have to make sure that it is the right kind of formula. So guys, that is it. I'm gonna switch this thing around. Hold on for a minute. Once again, I'm just playing around with it.
Now we not gonna know the full capability of this material. See, right now it's not. I don't know. I'm trying to switch and do all kind of stuff and not really pay attention, but we will not know the full potential of this material until we take it up out of here, whatever. But I'm gonna see. Now I'm rubbing on it here. Oh Jesus! I keep forgetting to put the camera because I'm looking down at it. But I'm rubbing on it here. This microphone is not leaving. I do not have any ink on my hands, so guys, I think we're good. Like I say, I'm not even worried about the sublimation. I know what sublimation ink is supposed to do. So let's see. Let's put a little soap on both of these. Of course, this is not the test that you guys are gonna do when you get the stuff. I don't care if it don't work, because if it don't work, y'all ain't gonna see this video. I'm just gonna not mess with this product. But if it do work, and look, no soap, no color is coming up on my hand, I'm saying. Alright, let's take the sublimation. Let's do the same thing. Let's get a little more soap. Boom. Over here on Red Man. So obviously, guys, the better and more juicy setting that you put on the pigment ink, the better your stuff is gonna look. How it's going to come out of the pigment ink, though, is pretty much how it's going to go on the material. You don't have to use pigment ink, though. I mean, but if you do use pigment ink, just make sure that you use the best quality possible. I'm rubbing on Red Man's face over here, just trying to get some of this ink to come up. We're going to look. Now, it looked like it's kind of dark. Just coming up off of here. Let me see. It looks a little dark with the soap. But that could be because of the dye that's coming off the shirt and the what's the name of it? Let's see. Guys, that ink ain't going nowhere. Like I say, it could be because of the shirt. If you look, this shirt has never been worn, but that water is already dark. If you can see in there. Not like black dark or nothing like that, just dark. And I did, oh, you know what? I probably did not wait 24 hours. I do believe it said to wait 24 hours, but you know what? Man, I'm doing fast style with this, man. I think I pressed this shirt yesterday at like, what time was it? Probably 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and right now it is 8 o'clock in the morning, so we have not even went a full 24 hours. But as you can see, but we'll put this over to the side one more again. I think we're gonna be good, guys. Real talk. This is the pigment ink. I think I put it on Red Man. I did. I put it on the microphone. As you can see, microphone still there, Red Man still there. That pigment ink, make sure to get the right kind of ink, guys. If you get the wrong ink, like I said, I know you tired of me talking about it, you get the wrong kind of pigment ink, it probably, I don't know, but I'm thinking that it probably will run, because like I say, I've used the wrong kind of ink before on obituaries and on other stuff, and the results were just horrible. So as you see, as my hand goes down, it gets a little darker. It's just a little sink washing, And it's hard for me to really maneuver this thing right. The heck? Hard for me to really maneuver this thing right as I'm on the phone. I'm trying to squish, squash, splish, splash. I was taking the bath. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this thing sit in this water for a little while. And that water is dark. I'm going to let it sit in the water for a little while. I think that's coming up off the shirt and not the actual ink from the material. I'm going to let it sit up in there. I'm going to put more soap. And we're going to come back and probably, I don't know, I'm going to let it sit for about 20, 30 minutes or whatever. And got a little something going in the air fryer over there, but we're going to let this thing chill. And we're going to come back and we're going to check it. And I believe we're gonna be good, guys. I'm not at any disbelief that it won't work.
I have 100% full confidence in this product. So we gonna try it out. We gonna test it. And I'm putting it in the sink right now to wash it. But when my lady goes washing, I'm gonna give it to her again, because I'm gonna try to get out at least, I don't know, 5 to 10 washes before I actually pull the trigger on ordering this product. So it's going to be on a first come first served basis. I need whoever is going to be lucky enough to get those first packages to go off and do your tests, do your cuts and stuff. Look at Caleb coming in here. And everybody do your stuff and do your test, and then we'll come back and we'll show everybody what it is. And if it's something that we rocking with, then we gonna rock with it. If it ain't nothing we ain't rocking with, we ain't gonna rock with it, guys. So that's what I'm gonna do. So you guys just continue to stay tuned, and I will touch base back with you after we wash this thing a few times and after I take it up out of this water. I don't know, this dude, he just want to be on camera. Look, light skin. What's up, little light skin?
What's up, Lil?
All right, relax. So yeah, so I'm gonna test this thing out and take it out. I'm gonna let it dry. I'm gonna actually air dry it, and I'm gonna take a picture of it, and we're gonna see how it look. And if it look good, guys, we rock and roll with it. And like I said, if it don't, you probably never ever see these videos. But I'm gonna holler at you later, okay? Peace.
All right, guys. So I done ate me a little sandwich for the morning. That stuff that I had over there in the air fryer, it's been sitting for about 20-30 minutes. This is what it looks like coming up out of the water. Feels damn good still. The material is not coming up, man. This stuff feels fantastic, dude. Way better than transfer paper. But I'm not going to waste any more time, guys. I'm going to squish this shirt a couple more times. All the damn dye came up out the shirt. The water is dark as hell. Jesus. You know what? I'm gonna show y'all what this water look like after I get through wringing this shirt out, because like I told y'all yesterday, well, I probably told you today too, this shirt comes from a local t-shirt wholesale warehouse that I deal with. I've been dealing with them for years, and this is their own particular brand. So the water is dark, but I don't believe it's dark from the color coming from the transfers. I know it's not dark coming from the color from the transfers. It's dark because the shirt is black. So I'm wringing it out now. Just rolling it up. Kind of rolling it like a circle or something. And I'm going to put this in the bathroom so that they could do what it's gotta do. Don't judge me because you see me wearing the same stuff I had on yesterday. Hell, I got up this morning, I asked my lady was she going washing. She said, no, I ain't going washing today. I said, ain't that about a blip? So I said, okay, well, I'm trying to get this test done. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do it on my own. Alright, so.
And I got my.
Woo, I like that little dude. Alright, so this is after I done wrung that shirt out. This is what it looks like. That's the pigment. It's gonna be kind of wrinkled because I done wrinkled it up already. I'm gonna have to wash this again probably, but as you can see, that joker is good to go. Pigment, sublimation. That sublimation popping absolutely ridiculous. So guys, I'm telling you, the product works on either or ink. But if you want to get the professional quality up out of it, you're going to use sublimation on it. But if you run out of sublimation ink and you need to get them shirts done, don't even trip. Slap that pigment on there and make it happen. Alright guys, so that's it. I'm going to take this shirt, I'm going to hang it up in the bathroom for a little while. We're going to come back, we're going to look at it and see if anything changes from it. See if anything changes from it actually sitting up and drying. I'm gonna air dry it. I'm not gonna actually throw it in the wash, but we're gonna actually machine wash this as well. So before I pull that trigger, I'm gonna try to test this thing at least 3 times before I pull this trigger. But this is the first test, just hand washing it, moving it around, putting soap on it, you know, spraying the soap up in there, letting it sit inside the water for like 30 minutes. I let it sit in the water marinating. You can tell it's set for a little while. Hold on. You can tell it's set for a little while because look at the water. You can't even see the bottom of the, how you can look at the stopper that's at the bottom. All the damn ink off the shirt that came out. You can't even see my hand down there hardly. So definitely that is ink that came out of the shirt. So you know that that has sat there for a minute. Now let's see if my hand disappears in the color. Right. Yeah, it didn't absolutely disappeared up in there, guys. So you put your hand down at the bottom of the sink, bring it out or whatever. So you know what's going down. I'm gonna take that up out of there. I'm gonna let that go down. Now you can see the bottom. Alright. So just so you guys know, man, I don't be playing no games. I don't be trying to talk fast. I don't be trying to get nothing over on you. I'm doing an actual test because I'm gonna be using this in my shop as well. I don't just get stuff to buy and sell to you guys. I actually buy stuff to use in my shop as well. And I'm not only the president, but I'm also a client. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I got customers, so my customers gonna come in the shop. They gonna want something. I'm gonna hook them up. All right, guys. So hold on for 1 second. All right, guys. This is supposed to be a 2X shirt. This shirt is big as hell, and I just got through taking it off the pole. As you can see, the fibers or the color that was on the pole that's on the shirt is actually coming off on the pole. Hold on for a second. I'm trying to do way too much with just these two hands. This stuff comes off. Let me see where I'm at. That's actually material from the shirt. It's a cheap shirt, guys, so hold on for 1 second. So that's that 2X shirt, though. It's supposed to be a 2X. Ain't no way that's a 2X, guys. Look at it. No damn way that's on damn 2X. Can y'all see that? Hold on. No damn well that's no 2X. But pigment is now on the bottom. Sublimation on top. Man, that sublimation is crazy. That pigment cool too though. Now if that's all you got and you rolling with it, I mean, you can make it happen. But that sublimation is absolutely bananas, guys. So look, we gonna leave this thing up here drying for about, I don't know, probably a day or so. If my lady go washing, I'm gonna tell her, you know what, if it's dry or not, just go ahead and grab it and take it to the laundromat and let that lady hook it up, throw it in there with everything else. Don't treat it special with nothing. Don't flip it inside out. Just wash it as is, and we gonna see what it do, man. So that's it, guys. Let's get a close-up shot. Sublimation. You might see some black fibers on there. Like I said, those black fibers are actually coming from out of the shirt because they were on the pole. That's what the pigment looks like. The pigment actually looks just like it came from up out of the printer. So we gonna see what that do. Nah, I'm gonna tell you though, guys, me personally, I won't be using anything but sublimation ink on this. But the fact that it's versatile and that you can use them both just makes this product extra special. Extra special. So, you want good quality? You go with the pigment ink. Nice vibrant colors doing what it do. Meth and red, they on there. Nothing came up. The ink is still there. Everything is still nice looking. But if you want that professional, man, look at this. Oh my God, Jesus, I gotta stop cussing. Dude, my mind is just blown away with how good the sublimation looks because the ink wasn't looking right yesterday and I had to dial in a bunch of settings on my Workforce 7720 to get that right. But we good now, guys. I'm gonna holler at you later, all right? Peace. Good morning, guys. Good morning. This is a recap. It's a what is this? This is a Saturday morning. This is not to put a date on this video or nothing, but just to let you know it's the very next day and it is close to 7 o'clock. It is like 6:45 Central Standard Time in the morning. I just want to break out these shirts and show y'all what these shirts look like the very next day that they've been sitting up and drying for almost 24 hours. And yeah, we gonna see if it's any change in them. We gonna see if we like it or not. All right, here they go. Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. Cause I don't know how to be nothing else but honest. This shit look damn good. I know.
Y'all always say I think it look good, but no, I'm not even playing. I'm not lying. Not putting nothing extra on it. This is the pigment ink. Looks damn good. Looks, I mean, dried out, I can honestly say it looks like the original print when I printed it out. Now obviously this sublimation is absolutely bananas. This is the next day, so it didn't dry out. This, now wet, it felt gorgeous, it felt delicious, it felt wonderful. Dry, I mean, it's soft, it's not hard, it's not like plasticky. I'm gonna say the softer material of your shirt is going to be a direct reflection of how the transfer feels, because if you can, it feels kind of hard. I told you guys yesterday that the quality of this shirt was not the greatest, but I don't think anybody's gonna complain, man. Like the actual feel, it feels very nice. I mean, it feels nice, the actual feel of the material. Now, I know people won't know, but do it feel like CottonSubs though? Hell no, it don't feel like CottonSubs, the original. But y'all gotta remember, this is going to be CottonSubs 2.0. So with 2.0, what you getting is the easeability of being able to cut the material without all the fuss and all that stuff. You're getting a low temperature application, and you're getting a 15-second application time on the recipe. So you gaining a lot of stuff, because the regular CottonSubs, we going 60 seconds and we going, what is that, 385. It's a whole lot more heat, a whole lot more time. With this one here, we going 290 for 15 seconds. So you got to give and take a little bit of stuff. And of course, with the original CottonSubs, y'all already know, I always call it sexy. That's the best way that I can describe. You know, wait, I'm gonna move this back. I call it sexy. That's the best way that I can describe the CottonSub original, is that it just feels sexy. A whole bunch of times it actually feels better than the shirt that you put it on. Guys, it looks wonderful. I'm gonna turn the camera back around. Hold on. So, and like I say, I'm a sublimation guy, so that's all I'm promoting anyway. This is a sublimation product that when in doubt, you run out of sublimation, you ain't got none, but you got that pigment, you can come on down and knock them shirts out. Them customers don't know what them things supposed to look like. So, and I'm gonna tell you, I kind of broke the color down in here. I can always add way more saturation. I can add, you know, like you can do things to the image to make it pop. Like, so this is all experimental. I'm going to actually probably do this experiment again, and I'm going to add more juiciness to this one, or maybe another picture, but I'm going to make it oversaturated so that it looks fantastic. And then I'm just going to do the sublimation regularly how I would do it, because the sublimation gonna pop. So it's really no negative to it, guys. Like, I know I've been speaking in the sense of, okay, this is pigment, this but you gotta dial in your settings, you gotta dial in your stuff. You can make this marvelous. You can make this one right here, the pigment, look marvelous if you dial in the right settings. On this one here, y'all already know sublimation, you ain't really got to do much. Now you got to dial your settings in to make sure it ain't oversaturated, looking crazy. But once you get it right, and if you have the workforce 7720 and you do what I told you to do, it's going to be perfect anyway. So that's going to be it for me, guys. I'm finna get ready to eat me something for breakfast and edit this next video that's getting ready to go up, and get ready to prepare for these CottonSubs, because they coming. I know y'all keep hitting me, y'all keep acting like y'all really need this and y'all can't do without it. I hope y'all really go crazy bananas when it actually drop too. But we might have something else to add in our repertoire after this thing go to the wash. I'm gonna do two more times before I pull this trigger, y'all. So if y'all see this video and you liking it, and you like, man, you don't need to pull the trigger no more for me, man, go ahead and make it happen, man. Let me know down in the comments. Put some stuff down there in the comments. Let me know what y'all think, and if it's, you know, if it's like, man, that seems like something that we need, then I'm gonna go ahead and make it happen, and I ain't gonna hesitate and play with it at all. So guys, that's it. I appreciate you being here. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. It should be, I believe I got this thing down packed now. It should be right over here. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you join Cap University. That's our private Facebook group. You definitely got to be approved before you come up in there. Do that. Alright guys, I appreciate you checking in. Make sure you love and respect one another, okay? Peace.